and welcome back to my take on college life and just being a young adult in general. In today's episode, we're going to talk about what you need to have while applying for college. There's a lot of material that you'll need when applying for school. So today, I'm going to talk about what you need, how to send it to be successful in your application process to different universities. So the first thing that you want to know is how to send your transcripts to your university. Most of the time, your counselors will let you know how to send your transcripts and what website you can use. But if not, I know a website called parchment.com, parchment.com. You can use that website to send your transcripts. That's what I use, and I know most people use that website to be able to send their high school transcripts to their college universities. So I definitely recommend figuring out how to send them and talking to your counselor to figure out where to send your transcripts. But while I'm talking about sending it, let's figure out what a transcript even is. Pretty much your transcripts are the paper that is used to know what classes you're taking during your time in high school, as well as what grades you had in those courses. And colleges need to know that before you apply and before they even look at your application. So it's very, very important to send those transcripts in when you're applying. I highly recommend sending those before you even apply so they have them on record. So definitely send your transcripts and talk to your high school counselor about where you can figure out how to send them. Next thing I want to talk about is sending your test scores. Many of you have taken the SAT or the ACT. You need to send those scores to your university as well. Most of the time, College Board or your high school counselor will tell you how to send those as well. So definitely communicate with them to figure out where to send those scores as well. Next thing I want to talk about is finding a university's application. Most of the time it'll be on the university's website. You can just type in the university and apply, and it'll bring it up, and you'll be able to figure out what you need and what they require for you for your application. So definitely go to your college or university's website and apply there. Many applications for colleges open August 1st, and you want to be one of the first people to apply so they can go ahead and accept you and they won't waitlist you. Waitlisting means they'll accept your application, but you won't be able to get into the university until someone drops or doesn't attend, and that can be very stressful because you never know if you're actually in the university or college or not, and you don't want to get waitlisted. So be the first people to apply when you're going into college. So most applications, like I said before, open August 1st. So definitely look at the college or university that you want to attend, see when their application opens, or go in August 1st and go ahead and apply for that college. The next thing I want to talk about that's very important in terms of how to pay for college is applying for the FAFSA. FAFSA is spelled F-A-F-S-A. It sounds a little weird, but yeah, it's spelled that way. So the FAFSA, or the Free Application for Federal Student Aid, is an application that gives you money from the government to be able to pay for college. So they'll offer you loans and grants through that. So the FAFSA opens October 1st of every year. And while you're in college and before you start going into college, going into your freshman year, you're gonna have to fill out this form to be able to get any form of financial aid or money to help you pay for school. So definitely recommend applying for the FAFSA October 1st. And this is also contingent on how early you fill out that form. It determines how much money they'll give you. So if you don't fill it out until like January, sometimes even March, because sometimes it's open during that time, the likelihood of you getting enough money or a certain amount of money that you need starts to drop. So make sure you're applying as soon as that opens so you get as much federal and financial aid as possible to be able to pay for school. So make sure you're applying for that FAFSA. Another thing about the FAFSA is you may need your parents' tax information. So just be aware of that. You may need to ask your parents to help you fill out that part of the FAFSA so you can go ahead and start getting that financial aid that you'll need to pay for or need to use to pay for college. All right, that is my take on how to apply for college. Please come back for the next episode where I continue to talk about college life and just being a young adult in general. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day. Bye.